Hey everyone, my take on Tomas Tatar, Habs surprising star. So I'll give you my take on Tatar, his acquisition last training camp, and his performance this past season with Montreal and going forward. And that's all right here at Talking Habs with me, Rick. The number one Habs channel dedicated to all things Habs and hockey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. That'll notify you of all my videos as they come out. And tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. And I'm going to direct you over. I don't know if anyone's noticed my hockey card little collection there. So if anyone's interested in a video of me showing some of my small hockey card collection, believe me, it's not huge. Let me know. Some of you older guys might find it cool because they mostly go back. Don't worry, nothing rare or anything like that. But I got some decent cards. So if anyone's interested, let me know also in the comment section below. And let's get right into this video. Oh, if you haven't noticed, nice card. I changed them up. One of my favorite players ever, Mike Bossy. That's an old card. It's a reproduction of an old card, though. And this is my first player that I loved ever since I was a kid, when I was like 6, 7 years old. Tony Esposito. He was my first hockey hero, I guess. And there's my Patrick. Well, anyways, I'm a nerd. What can I say? Okay, so when Montreal traded Max Pacioretty to Vegas Golden Knights for Tomas Tatar, junior prospect Nick Suzuki, and a 2019 second-round pick, I was a little disappointed that they didn't get a more substantial deal done. I didn't know who Suzuki was, and I thought Tatar was. I thought he was a bit of an older player and maybe on his downslide. I didn't realize he was as young as he is. And boy, was I wrong. Suzuki is a star in the making, and Tatar, who was a throw-in in this deal, turned out to be a hidden gem that just didn't find a fit in Vegas. But still with plenty in the tank and lots of talent to fill it. He was a throw-in who threw in with the team wholly and completely and turned in a superb season with a career-high 58 points. And I'm not sure if the assists were a career-high as well. Anyways, he had 2 career highs. I know points was 1. Might be plus minus anyway. He found great chemistry with line mates Phil Deneau at center and Brendan Gallagher at right wing. The line compiled over 160 points for the season and served as the team's most consistent line. With kind of low expectations for him to start the season, he exceeded those pretty quickly by Game 6, he had as many points in his 20 games with Vegas. 4 goals, 10 assists. I don't know if those were the numbers, but he had 10 points. And we knew something good was happening with Tuna, and maybe we had won that trade after all. He was a great replacement for the streaky Pacioretty, whose attitude and demeanor at the end was bringing this team down to some extent, I think. Tatar was always positive, bought into Coach Julian's system, and thrived here in Montreal this past season. His 25 goals, while not as much as Pacioretty usually delivers, it was more than expected. When you add his 33 assists, it was definitely more than I expected anyway. He delivered 110% on those expectations and became a fan favorite. He wasn't as streaky as Patch, but did have a few dry spells. But then again, who doesn't at some point, right? With three more seasons left on his contract at a $5.3 million cap hit, he fits in perfectly here in Montreal. I like his speed and how he gets chances off the rush and can score from in close or coming off the half boards. He fights it out along the boards or in the corners and can handle himself in traffic and get to the net. His nose for the net is always on display, and he's always dangerous. He's also dangerous, from the perimeters as well. With the way this team is developing the rah-rah attitudes of Galley and Domi, Tatar was a perfect addition and a big part of Bergie keeping his job and looking good this past off-season and training camp. He's been a pretty steady producer in his 7-year career, and I don't see him slowing down. I think his 58 points is close to his ceiling in scoring wise, but he's in his prime, and he should be able to maintain that level for the rest of his contract here, and maybe a few more seasons after that. He has a reasonable cap hit, and Vegas picks up $500,000 of it, so there's that too. So all in all, Tatar was a great pickup on a team that is heading in the right direction with a ton of potential. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching this video, as always. And before, let me know about the video for the hockey cards. Anybody interested, let me know. If I get enough people interested, I think I'll go through them all and pull out some really good cards. And check out these 2 videos here I'm going to put, as always. I hope you like them. And that's it. Have a Blue Blanc Rouge day from Talking Habs with me, Rick. And that's it. Bye, y'all.